So this is a really good example of some really bad information, just making a foregone conclusion without looking at the evidence. Yeah, it is expensive for any industrial activity to do anything. It's not cheap if you want to do something quality. And the waste isolation pilot plant in southeast New Mexico has demonstrated quite conclusively that it can not only be done safely, but cost effectively. And the evidence is just overwhelmingly impressive in terms of their safety record. And they do it in a salt mine. So the geology is stable, it's safe, it's very well done. And then they criticize me for pointing out that the Earth had its own natural nuclear reactor a few billion years ago, and then points out that it's still radioactive. So yeah, the radioactivity is the uranium that would have been there already. But because there was a nuclear reactor that formed out of that natural uranium, there's just less of it now than there would have been if there hadn't been a nuclear reactor. So it reduced the amount of radioactivity that was there. The issue, though, is that the fission products are still there. That's how we know it was a nuclear reactor. The terminal fission products were still there, proving quite conclusively that it can stay stable in a geological media and not move and stay safe in the ground where it's just radioactive decay like the regular uranium that originally formed the fission event itself once the water trickled in. And so this is almost a comedy in contradictions, but that can happen when you have bad information and you make a conclusion without actually having the evidence. You just say, well, nuclear is scary, so it's got to be bad. I don't know if that's what's going on, but maybe that's what it comes across like when I see these kinds of comments that, you just can't do nuclear. It's got too many problems. And really the only problems I would say are this public fear. It's this perspective that nuclear is evil and bad and that we have to do away with nuclear energy and that it's the Armageddon of society. I don't know what the Armageddon of society is going to be, but I can say that the arguments that are being given against it by the anti-nuclear crowd, it's just really sad in terms of the misinformation that's out there and the overt bias against the scientific truths that are overwhelming. So I hope that helps. I don't know. Let me know. Thanks. Bye.